Hello, everybody. Cyanesque111 here, and welcome back to more OMG words. Last time, I did the shuffler board again, but somehow didn't make it as far as I did previously. But that doesn't mean give up yet. I think what I'm gonna do is try the shuffler one or two more times, and if I don't win either of those times, then I'm most likely gonna be moving on to the Slayer, where every match is a boss match, which I'm not too excited about, but let's go ahead and see how I do on the shuffler first. A couple more times. Rex. Bear. Can I do Bori? I can't. I'm gonna get rid of the X. I know board's a word, but can I do B-O-A-R-E-D? I cannot. I think I'm just gonna do board with the B on this points tile. It's almost to the bronze. So I am gonna be able to reach 200 no matter what, as long as I play more than one tile. Dawn. I can make udon, as in udon soup. But what I really want to do is to get one of these multi-tiles or this points tile. I can almost make union. I just need one more N. Evo, as an evolution. Nevo is not a valid word. Dovin is a word. I was expecting dozen to be a word, but not Dovin. Here's what this would yield. I'm past the silver medal threshold. Only one word to get the gold. If I had one more S, I could spell sinuses. But I did not get that even from the discards I used. I think a better choice would be lines, not slines. I do hit the multi-tile, which would help. Maybe I can parallel play something. What can I do here? Signal's not valid. I think this is the best I can do with the words I'm given. And still not enough for a gold, but I'll take a silver. Parsimony. Plus 2 cash per discard when you discard a match. And increase starting discards by 1. That sounds like a good option. Only problem is I haven't gotten anything that'll boost my score, so I'm on my own here. I could spell please if I had another E. Could spell leaks, peaks. If I can get another S from this, I can spell speaks with the points stamp. Speaks is what I got. I was gonna spell scold, but it doesn't look possible. I can do soils. And this stamp would trigger twice. And I'd spell speaks on top of that. I made it to silver with that one word. Plus peaks earlier. Cloves is something I could do. What about llamas? I doubt this is gonna get me to the gold medal, but we'll see. Not even close. But I get 2 extra cash from the Parsimony. And oh, I wish I could afford number Wang. I am going to have to sell Parsimony, though, despite the fact that it gives me an extra discard due to Mark of the Honorable Retreat. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll take the numbers, and I'll move on. Seals. I'm gonna have to play 6 tiles for Number Wang to take its effect. Leans. I almost have Lee Sing. Oh gosh. Looks like I'm not going to be triggering Number Wang this first play. Sail. Is the best I've got from my rack that I could see. It's 6 tiles. I don't know if I'm gonna regret buying Number Wang after all this. Mine. I doubt I'm gonna make it to the bronze medal, but... Tab. Tabe's not valid. Tabby is valid, though. Well, I think this is gonna be GG, everyone. That's all I can come up with. Oh, shoot. This is... It's way different from the Classic, and I have one with a practice run on the Classic, but the Shuffler's pretty hard to get used to once you've played the Classic a couple times. I'll try one more time this part, and if I don't get it, then I'm gonna have to move on to the Slayer. I don't know what else to do. But I can play Weary. Ear is not a word, so there's nothing else I can do with it. I got past the bronze, at least. I can do Zai here, but nothing else. Spined is a valid word. And I get the multi-stamp. It gets me to the silver medal. But this one word really has to be good for me to get the gold. Don't want to take my chances with any side positions. I can do... swords. We'll have to see what this does. I know it's gonna hit the points sticker, so there is a chance. And it got there. $16 from the gold. There's Parsimony again, but without the badge. And an encyclopedia too. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take both this time. Get bonus mulch from the I's and from everything through I's and M's. Let's see how much the Parsimony will be help if I preserve all my discards. Right off bat, I see Zeal. Gets me a good 140. I see Zealot, with the T touching the points stamp. Would that be a good idea, though? Because I only get 4 multi from placing just these 2 tiles down this turn. I think it would be a better idea if I find anything with an S in it. Zeals is a valid word. I can play Rots with this R touching the multi-stamp. Concern is it won't trigger the I through M. But I should be good otherwise. Alright, there's the bronze medal. I can play Paved here. Still no encyclopedia triggers, but it's what I've got to go by. Or maybe I can parallel play something. Axe. Axe again. Plus EA. I don't want to use any of my discards for Parsimony, though. I think my best bet would be to play Za, X, and Axe. Or I can do Pax for more multi. I think that's what I can try for. Okay, I at least got a silver medal, and I will take it, along with the $12 from Parsimony. Wow. How nice. And the globe and the claw would definitely synergize with me wanting to get some cash with Parsimony. Ixchel would be pretty nice to have for some pocket change. Homados adds an exclamation point to your bag. And I think I can go ahead and try for that. Okay, Homados. There it is. And Ixchel, I'm gonna save for when I find some tiles that I can make use of a lot. Fox is something I can see. Fox is. Just came up. I'm gonna go ahead and use Ixchel on the O and the E right here. They're not going to be used again, but I do like the feeling of having more cash. I got past the bronze. Now, I've got to play a word that can get me at least to a silver medal. I think I'll have to discard the Q, even though I don't want to. I think scant is a word. Is it? Yes, it is. Plus, it comes in plural form, too. I do see that I'm having trouble triggering the multis for the I through M. I'll need to find a way to do that, also. Okay, we're at the silver. I can do hurl with a question mark, though I don't think that would be a pretty bright idea. Burl would also be a good one. With the A, I might be able to do burlap. Which is a little cloth thing that I first heard of on Mythbusters. A little cloth sheet made of some... Hold on, let me look it up. I'm quite bad at explaining things on my own. So, it's a coarse-heavy, plain woven fabric, usually of jute or hemp, used for bagging and wrapping and in furniture, and in linoleum manufacturing. So, guess I have Safari to thank for that on my phone. Right before playing the word, too. And I made it. 16 cash from the gold, and another 6 from Parsimony. Upcycling. When you discard a stamped tile, get +2 discards. That sounds interesting, though I'm probably not going to be taking that. Perfect draw. I suppose I can give this a try. And with that, we get the Bulldog, where 1-point tiles are disabled. Not a fan of that. Get to use Lugus twice because of the boon, and Horus is going to add a point stamp to 2 tiles in the rack. I see voted initially. I'm gonna do vote and hold the D to do voted later on. And I'll play the D here. I'm gonna get rid of one of these E's for a U. Sud. I don't know if that would trigger the multi-stamp. Udo is a word I can play here. Though for that O to be a playable thing here, I'll need to parallel play something. Et. And toy. Trying to think of how I can somehow think I may have to use Horus on this D and something else down here, as long as it's able to score points. Ted's is a possibility. I think I'm gonna play that and do a Horus on this T and this D. Like so. The D will be triggered twice, and so will the stamp that it's on. Wow! I'm almost there. To a gold. Assuming I don't use any more discards, Parsimony will get me 10 cash at the end of this round. Oh, nope. I meant to play an L here. Then I can play the exclamation point right here for a bonus of 8 points. And that should pretty much be enough. And it is. 2,064 points altogether. Gold medal, Parsimony. We got 34 cash. Use it wisely. I know that I have used Yam before in a practice round, and that I wasn't a fan of it, but I gotta know what it's like to win a quadruple match reward. And I still have enough for one of these. I'll take a 2 as well. We're not on any bosses or anything, just past it. Here we go. We gotta score 2,000 points. This 2 that I bought should definitely help. Learn will trigger the 2. I think I better place the word down here to maximize my chances of getting this point tile on a later turn. Desk is something. I get the 4 multi, 12 points, but only once. The point stamp will be triggered twice. Almost to bronze. I need about 360 points to score $32. Right is something I could do. If only I had an S, I could make this rights. This T will trigger the 2, okay. The I will trigger the encyclopedia. I think wrote would be a better option because the O will trigger the 2. Plus it's worth 1 more point than the I. This can possibly get me to a bronze at least. If I'm lucky. I'll try it. Okay. I'm home safe. $32 from bronze, and there's 4 discards, so $8 from Parsimony. 42 cash altogether. Plus 4 multi, countdown 4, increase by 2, 4 turns to go. I think I'm gonna sacrifice perfect draw for ad nauseum here. Got a horror spoon. Inty. +3 freebie badges sounds nice. I have the money for it. Would it be better if I took a blueprint and a Nusku? Not sure. The boar is coming up, and there's going to be random blockers, but certainly not as much as the Cerebus. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Inti. I've only got 2 cash left over from that shop, but I can make do with what I've got here. Especially with this stamped tea. Sight is a possibility. I'm gonna do a Horus on this C and the A, in case I ever do something with that. I'm gonna use my Inti for some freebies, which is represented by little hexagons. Okay, this is good first play. 2 is going to be triggered twice. I know the encyclopedia is going to be triggered once. Almost to bronze. Don't have an S, but I do have a wild. I'll get rid of my Q, and a D pops up. I can do Sighted. It would trigger the 2. I can't do Ranted. Is Anted a word? It is. Plus I can play this exclamation mark for a few bonus points. Yep, this is definitely gonna get me to a silver medal at least. Or gold. Alright. Get an extra $1 from the spare turn, plus Parsimony is $10. And 3 freebies, which is nice. I'm gonna take a blueprint for free. I'm gonna take more rack size, plus a tile box. I still don't know what this brown stamp is about, but I will take a G, a T, and... let's take an O. And I'll get another Nusku for free. And I'll have to think really carefully about where this turn square from Saturn can go. Two turns to go before Ad Nauseam counts up. Turn sticker's way up there, which isn't going to synergize well with what's down here. These 4 molt stickers. I at least got a wild card out of that. Gonna get rid of one of these I's for a Y. Pig. I'll throw this U too. For an F. Fig. I can do fight. I think I am going to do fight here. Save this spot for a possible S. Fighty is not a word. Got an S down here. P's I can play. I gotta make use of this O for the 2. However, tops. I can do a top right here. If I play this, then I gotta hope for something that's gonna be more useful. S. Years I might make use of. Or deers. Wish I had another O with me. I could try dorms with this M. Plus, ad nauseam just upgraded. Let's see how this would work out for me. Come on! I made it to bronze. And almost made it to silver from that. I didn't make as much cash as usual, but I can make use of this. I'll take another blueprint. Reduce shop prices. Golden Dazbog. Gives you ×2 multi when you play this tile. Once played, cannot be moved for the rest of the run. At the end of the match, turns adjacent tiles into riveted tiles. I'm not too sure about that. Welder definitely sounds much more risky than a riveted tile. But I don't have the money for it, so don't even have a choice but not to buy it. I'll take Velez, because hand tiles have proven useful, and I can take Saturn too. The Koala, after each turn discard all rack tiles. The turn sticker is all the way over here. One possibility is that I can do tape this way. I'll hold the D and make this taped later on. Get rid of an A for an N. Do I want to use this Velez on this J here? Is one of the questions I have. I'm gonna use a Velez on... I have no choice but to use it now. I think I'm gonna do this N. I'll see how tape does. Not that bad, actually, especially with this... Oh... I forgot the Koala discards every single tile that I haven't used. Skew... Skews is something I can do. I'm gonna discard the Z. Excuse is not a word. Dang it. Problem is I'll need to use this C at some point. Especially since all my tiles are going to be thrown away once I play this word. I think what I'll do is choose. If it works, it works. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I can... But I do get an extra turn from playing this. But... Tapek isn't a word. So, I've got to do skews here. I don't have any other choice. Dang. That sucks. But I'm almost at a bronze, so it's not all bad. I'm still hoping to get the G at some point. See what that would do. I think the brown may be a welder tile, but I'm not sure. I see angry. With this T, I can do tangy. I'm gonna hold the Y, or wait, I can't. The Koala's gonna discard it as soon as I play it. Well, tangy it is. Ad nauseum just got upgraded again. A plus. I'm just short of a bronze, though I do get another turn thanks to that turn tile here. Golem. Oh, it is a welder tile. I was right. Glam is an option. Gleam is also an option. I could do Gleamy. Though I have to sacrifice an L. I personally think it would be enough. Let's hope it is. It was enough for the bronze, but not enough for the silver, which is a small shock. Enki, I will take. And I'm gonna see what to use with this blueprint. Increased prize amounts it is. Round 9 of 10. There's the G and the L. The L's been turned into a riveted tile. I want to save this N because it'll give me times 1.5 bolt while it's held in hand. I'm gonna do loaf as my starting word. Okay, that's almost halfway to bronze. I wonder what I can make with this G and L if I have the opportunity once again. I'll throw this J. Wine I can make. Though I'm not sure where I can put it. I can do an exclamation point here. Is Glenn... No, I cannot play that. Is glean a word I can play? It is, to my surprise. I'm gonna do an Enki to make sure I can get the bronze. Oh, it is under the A. What a jerkish place to put that after I put down loaf. Boy. I passed bronze, I'm almost to silver. I'm gonna try getting to this turn tile before I run out of turns here. Sab. I know Sabe is here. Can't do Sabby. I could go for this tile up here. It'll either have to be an E for L or A for Al. Can't do an O for Ol. I think this would be my better bet. Sabin's not a word. Sabo's not a word, I keep being told. Base is also something I can do. Base in. Though I get rid of the hand. A base is an option. I'm gonna have to rely on that hand to get me times 1.5 mult. Which is the bad part. I get 8 multi from ad nauseum. I think this is my final option here. Or actually, 10 mult? Yep, 10 mult from the ad nauseum. But it's still not enough for a silver medal, which is kind of maddening. We got the dragon coming up. Horus is 23 points. Should I get rid of Parsimony for something better? That'll score me points. Or buy a tile box. I can choose a blueprint after selling Parsimony. It's $3 per reroll, first time. Or do I want another hand stamp to be safe? I think what I'm going to do is sell Parsimony, since I'm not going to be needing it for the rest of the run. I'll buy Velez. I'll reroll the shop, and Velocity, and after I just sold Parsimony, it reappeared. What is this? But in all honesty, I can take Velocity, and that's pretty much it. Okay, here we go, dragon. Shab. Another B would give me shabby. I think I want to save every discard I can to get me the 7,600 I need to win. Shaw's a word. Maybe I can do something with B as the starting letter. Bish. Just one letter short of that other B word. Or, yeah, is what I am floating towards. I'm gonna go ahead and do Velez on the B. For 1.5 multi. Both of these letters will trigger velocity. I know for a fact. I'm trying to think about whether I want to go for glares. Because Yaz is a valid word. Oh. This can happen. Though I don't have the exclamation point in here for additional points. But this G might actually trigger the 2. Or maybe not, because it'll lose a point because of the dragon. Which I'm not too thrilled about, but it's what I've got to work with. I did it! I won with the shuffler, baby. Oh, what a good win. And that only took 2 turns. And with only 5 discards remaining, the claw was a really big help. And I also have Parsimony to thank for the immense amount of money it provided during the time I had it, and for its annoying reappearances since the first run of this video. And Velocity also prevented much point loss from when the dragon would cause each tile to lose a point every turn. I'm not sure if the points would be restored after I defeat the boss, but I'll have to find out at another time. I'm not gonna bother with endless mode still right now. Fidget Spinner unlocked, you beat the Shuffler. The Inheritance unlocked, you beat the Shuffler. The Builder unlocked, you beat the Shuffler. And that's all the unlocks. So we got the Classic, the Shuffler, the Inheritance, the Builder, and the Slayer. With the Inheritance, we get plus 20 starting cash, and with the Builder, we start with a random rare relic, but targets are higher. That's nice to know for when I'm ready to take on those 2 boards. But that's going to be for another time. I'm past an hour into this recording, so I think now would be a good time to end things off for this part. I'm thinking about doing the Slayer next, but once again, I'll have to come up with something I can do for each of the bosses that appear. So, I'll come up with a strategy, and I'll get back with you as soon as I've come up with one that I think might work. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye!